To the video actually. We are playing Doki Literature Club. We just had a really deep chapter last episode, and but Yuri's coming over to our house, so we'll see how that goes. We'll go off from where we last ended the session. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true, but I didn't think of it for some reason, but it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Where? That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you, but no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Huh. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped to clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look up there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason, but I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yeah. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aroma-free candles. But, oh wow, I didn't know how planned on taking it that far. Of course. I would help take our guests to a faraway place, but although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved, but I'm kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? How about some things for relaxation? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinders shaped like objects. I did some shopping at the mall. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candle lit in the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing for though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. I'm not familiar either, to be honest. As I say, it's one of my favorite contributes to a positive atmosphere, but depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. It's just a moment. A thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet, a little flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event. It provides more of a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. If you feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust with your opinion anyway. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Will, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get, bro? Yeah, over here. We would be using the paper and the folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I'm supposed to be. I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it, but. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the enhancement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Oh, here, America Bluesy. You can write any characters you want. I hope you've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle, it has an intricate pattern of a click too early, but the knife's cool. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Will. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yeah, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I like knives too. Knives are cool. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Oh yeah, you're laughing at me, bro. I'm not laughing at you. I just find it's funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of an intense thing, huh? Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? It is, isn't it? He relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? So I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Take it and turn it around in my hands. Oh, I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Why do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I went to feel the point with my index finger. Ow. Loser! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Now that's not something I would just do just out the blue, not gonna lie. Just, oh, you're bleeding? I wouldn't do that just out the blue. They're not even together yet. I mean, for each their own, but I would be like, what? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Uh-oh. Please forgive me. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Oh, she's a vampire. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sure. Sure, it was a little weird, but took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. If she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I did it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Loser! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looked at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Boozy. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep bandages at? I don't think I need one actually. I think it was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a dot curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next test, bro? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items you asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you need to fill the cups too much, if you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a pallet, and I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips. Then bringing it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. She pops out now. Came in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me and takes it upon herself to unwrap tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more of a surprise to you. He smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri dies and disappears into thin air. Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolour feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels kind of too childish. No, I didn't mean it at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if sometimes simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? If Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I just started me there sober. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. But droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. I don't see any. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I suddenly got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I got a towel right away. I rushed out to fetch a towel. To fetch a small towel, then I dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hurt. I just didn't expect you. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly held my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. She looks like she's on some drugs, right? That's not an intense expression, that's a dopey expression. That's like almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks her brush up again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. She remains silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner, as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add a letter now? Are you going to add a letter now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it will be best to leave it here. Then you will have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that we were at least enjoying ourselves a little bit? No, it's not that at all. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I'm glad too. I was a little concerned about Tom I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, you would think so. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't disappoint or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Shuri packs up, I walk her out in front to the front door. Walk out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Hold in. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumbled over my words. Yuri simply smiled bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Bluesy. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I can't have lied that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna save. So Yuri? Hi, Bluesy! So Yuri? Just now we went. Hee. It's okay, Bluesy. I just stopped to say hi. It was nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, alright? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Why is she still in this outfit outside, bro? Wanna be cold or some shit? Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being too mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What was you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all what matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Bluesy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my hand is split in half? It hurts so much.
Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sorry, don't say that.
It's true, Blizzy. If I wasn't here, but you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry? What did she... What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sarah looks away. I put a hand out on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Blizzy. I'm scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared of that. That I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Blizzy, I like you so much I won't deny. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Ooh. Okay, so the thing is, does I love you mean like a relationship way though? Because that's definitely what Sayori is gonna pick out to be. But also, man was risen up Yuri, and imagine how Yuri would feel. I feel like if you say that you love someone just so like they don't feel sad in the short term, I feel like in the long term, and they've realised that you've lied to them, like it's not going to be good. I feel like it's not going to get in their head if you just say that you're their dearest friend. Oh, this is a hard one. Because with the way Yuri had the knife and that she pulled her wrist, like sleeve down, made me kind of feel like she was like self-harming or something. So like it's both like, because I don't know if the guy, the Biozy guy, actually loves Sayori. So I don't think he does. So I'm gonna go with the dearest friend. I'll always be your dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. And I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me, that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sarah forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Uh-huh. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Should I write a poem about this?
Sayori,
It's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there would be no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. So I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than I know anyone, Blue Jay. I trust you with anything at all.
Sayori smiles finally break. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked, but I don't know how to react. So looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori, I'm left helpless standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on for her face every day. It's the day of the festival. All the days I expect this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Sayori isn't answering the phone. Considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text, reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm excited for it to be over so I can spend the time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But now, Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. The music stopped. Blue Jay, the first one here. Thanks for being early. But funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Oh, Monica's place. Okay. They must be the ones he prepared that have all the poems in that we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. I don't think she overslept. You'd think that on the days it's important should try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And that I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Hi. You should take a little responsibility for her, you blue jay. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Okay, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm at the club housing after all, but I stammered, embarrassed. Should I really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like a bad guy then here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt so good on my spine after hearing it. Why do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. I ever really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member, each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognize Nasuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sarah's poem. It's, a, it's different from the ones she's practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. On my head before I do what I know is best for you. I listened to everything she said to me. Uh, I show you how much I love you. Finish writing this. That poem was never actually finished. It stops me. What is this? Reading the poem, I get I get a pit in my stomach. Joy, what's wrong? And nothing. Poem feels completely different from everything else. But more than that, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm going to go get CI. Bye. Alright. Try not to take too long. I'll leave the class soon. Don't start on yourself. Yeah, quick. Sorry, I'm not reading that as loud. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Celia. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her. I help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday, uh, will be the same as the husband. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give to her. I reach Sarah's house and knock on the door. I'm not expecting an answer, picking up on the phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry, she's a really heavy sleeper. I swear I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, she was like, outside the Sarah's room, I knock on her door. Sorry, wake up, dummy. No response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me with no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Okay. Well, that was dark.